Hey Thrivers, do you want to learn how to embody main character energy? You know you want to be the star of your own show and the star of your dream reality. So if you want to learn some of the tips, tricks of how I embody it and how you can too, this is a video you definitely want to watch. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're back and this is another video you're watching, welcome back. We're all family here. And I call all of you Thrivers because we're all Thrivers. My name is Marian, and on this channel, I talk about money, mindset, and manifestation. If you're into all of that and you want to learn more, definitely subscribe as well as hit that notification bell so you know when new videos are out. And we post new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. If you also want to learn how to be, with other like-minded people, definitely join our free Facebook group just for Thrivers. There's a link down below. So let's start. How do you embody main character energy? If you want to learn how to embody main character energy, then definitely watch these tips and tricks of how I've done it. The past few years, I've really honed in on how to become the main character of my life, of my movie, of this dream reality, of this Thriver lifestyle, and you can too. And when you embody main character energy, you can literally manifest anything that you want. Because embodying main character energy is how the law of assumption works. You assume that you are the star of your movie. You assume that things are just gonna work out for you. You assume and you have the belief and the feeling that life is beautiful, it's abundant, money comes your way, you meet amazing people, because that's what happens when you're the main character. So here are some tips that I'm gonna share with you. So my first tip is to think about your own hero's journey. So what's the hero's journey? So this is something that Joseph Campbell actually wrote about, and you see this arc in a lot of movies, in books, right? Where the hero starts off not knowing anything or being really young, and then they have to go through this dark night of the soul. They have to go through trials and tribulations. Maybe they have a mentor or someone to help them. They slay the dragon, and then afterwards they come out the other side victorious and they've learned from their lesson. And it's this whole story arc. This is called the hero's journey. When you start realizing that your own life, you are the main character, you have to go through this hero's journey, you start really seeing things from a different lens. What do I mean by this? So you start seeing the things that are happening for you. Life is happening for you, not to you. And you start not taking things too personally because it's part of your journey. Things like mistakes, failures, maybe things that used to bother you won't bother you as much because you know it's part of your hero's journey. So that's number one. Really think about, as a main character, when something quote unquote bad is happening to you, how do you move through it? What are you learning from? What learning lesson can you take from that? How can you evolve? Maybe this is the way that the universe is trying to shift into a different direction. Maybe it's trying to get your attention. For example, you're in a job you don't like, maybe you get fired or laid off, and instead of, oh my gosh, my life is over, maybe start thinking, you don't like this job anyways. You actually have been wanting a reason, and this just appeared. It's part of your hero's journey to learn from it, to grow, and then make a different move for yourself. So start thinking of you as the hero, the main character of your journey, of your life story. So another tip is, instead of just expressing, I want you to embody it. So here's the difference. When you're expressing, if you're saying, I'm the main character, I'm the star of my own show, but you're not embodying it, it's not that believable, right? You can pick up on that energy. Embodiment is energy. You ever meet someone and they're saying something and you're like, yeah, I don't believe it, because they don't have the energy of it. versus someone you don't even have to tell, you don't even have to say anything, and they just exude this type of energy. That's embodiment. Another way that you can think of this is confidence. If someone keeps saying, I'm confident, but you feel that they're anxious or they're nervous, that's just expression. They're expressing that they're confident. Maybe they're trying to psych themselves out. But if they just embody confidence, you don't even have to say it. You don't have to tell people, hey, I'm confident, because you look at someone, how they act, how they talk, how they dress, they're like, that person's confident. That is embodiment. So I really want you to embody your main character energy. What does your main character do? How do they act? How do they dress? What do they say? Start embodying it. Another tip that really helps me embody main character energy is, and this is what Neville Goddard always says, use your imagination. And you're thinking, okay, they told us as a kid, imagination's great, but when you're adulting, stop putting your head in the clouds. And let me tell you, they've told you lies. Your imagination is one of the most powerful tools that you have. Seriously, because your thoughts create your reality. So you have to use your imagination. And I want you to imagine that life is a fun game, that life is working in your favor, that you are the writer, the creator, the designer of your life. And when you start really feeling that, embodying it, and assuming all of that, life gets fun. Your main character gets to experience happiness, wealth, traveling, beautiful relationship, peace, whatever it is that you want your main character, you, to experience, you're going to experience that. And you have to just use your imagination. And once you use your imagination, go back to step 2 and embody it. So my next tip is you need to be your own cheerleader, your bestie, your savior, your mother, your father. You need to be all those things for yourself. And this is really a journey on self-love. You really need to have that love that you give to others for yourself. You can't look externally every single time. You need to be your own best friend. And when you're your own best friend, you become your biggest cheerleader. What does that mean? As a main character, you know you gotta hype yourself up. Whether you play some music, you put on something that just makes you feel good, you just gotta hype yourself up. You have to be your own cheerleader, your own hype team. That's what main character energy is. What I do when I'm trying to really get into the energy and the feeling of main character energy is I play songs and I dance and I just really get into it. I play Beyonce, I play Rihanna, I play Lizzo, I play Cardi B, whatever it is that just gets me in that mood. And I think of all these powerful women who are being themselves and killing it. That's main character energy. So I try to channel that. I embody that. And when you do, you just exude the same energy. So that's my tip. Really, really become your biggest cheerleader. Become your bestie. So my last and final tip to embody main character energy is to not give a fuck. Seriously. When you start thinking about everyone else, being a people pleaser, going out of your way to just bend over backwards, and then you start feeling resentful, you start feeling angry, that's not main character energy. During this journey of really building your confidence, building your business, making money, whatever it is that you want to do, in this journey of being a main character, you can trigger a lot of people. Because oftentimes it's a reflection of what they're not able to do. Maybe they're not confident enough to wear that outfit or to say that thing that they want to say. And so they get triggered and they may leave comments, you'll get trolls, whatever it is. It could even be your own family and friends, unfortunately. But when you're the main character, you can't take it personally, right? You have to stand in your truth, stand in your power, and just really share your authentic self. And the people that are gonna get you are gonna get you. And the people who don't, won't. And you literally cannot please every single person in this world. If you spend all of your time thinking about how to make everyone else happy and not yourself, you're giving that power away. It's at the expense of your own happiness. So stop giving a fuck about what other people say, what they say that you should be or you should do, and start doing what you believe is right for you. Because remember, you are the main character. You are the writer and creator and designer of your own life. All right? So stop caring what other people think. The more that you care about other people think, that's going to hold you back. And you won't step into your queenhood. You won't step into your sovereignty. You won't step into main character energy. That's my last tip. Now go on and be your badass self and embody that main character energy. So if you love this video and you want to learn more about manifestation, mindset, money, all of that stuff, all that jazz, definitely subscribe and click that notification button. We release new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Oh, and also, if you want to join other Thrivers, we have a Facebook group and you can follow me on Instagram. All right? Mwah!